Hi, in this video we'll cover some common teacher tasks. So I'm going to log in as my test teacher. I'm logged in as my test teacher, and my teacher name is Plato Foe, so I'm Mr. Foe. So as I log in, you can see several tabs across the top of the screen for the teacher. I'm currently on the Home tab. Under the Action sections, we see Curly Foe has an assignment that needs to be graded. What that means is part of the assignments had text entry, a sentence perhaps, that needs to be manually graded, although most of the assignment was already graded automatically by Ignitia. So at this point we will click on Grade Assignment to get to that section. So as I go to grade this one question from Little Curly's assignment, the student is Curly Foe. Here's the course, here's his unit, and the assignment. There was a question that required him to write a sentence to give the answer. And so the answer key has a suggested answer, and it also has Little Curly's answer. So I would say that Curly got this right. And so it says, what are the points possible? 10. So I'd say Curly did a great job, so I'm going to give him 10 points on that assignment. Now, if Little Curly really messed up and I wanted him to do it again, I could click Reassign, and that would reassign that question to him. Now that I've completed that, I can go back to my home screen. So since that's done, that's not listed as an action anymore. Now as I look at my home screen, I see that I have some new messages. Hey, Little Curly sent me a message, so I'll click on that, and it says, you are a great teacher. Well, that's really nice of Curly to say that. So I can reply. Now as I look at my students that are assigned to me as a teacher, as Mr. Foe, Curly is my student that's assigned to me. So I can click this Go To button to see his enrollments, his gradebook, and where actions are required. So in this case I will click on Gradebook, and I'll be able to see his progress on the course that he is enrolled in. In this case he's enrolled in Mathematics 0300. He's at 1%, and his score is an 80. So I can drill down to that by clicking on the plus sign. Again, drill down again. Here's his first lesson, Patterns, Digits, and Numbers, with a score of 80%. Now if you watched the previous lesson about getting around as a student, you remember that he had a 76%, but as I graded that problem and gave him credit for that problem, it raised his percentage up to an 80. So now I have returned to the home screen. If you would like to see more information about using the system, you can click on the Help link, and it will give you some guides that you are welcome to download to look at. So we've looked at the Home tab, Assignment Alerts. Since this is the assignment that I just graded, it is checked off. When I go to the Students tab, Curly is the only student assigned to me. If I go to the Course Enrollment tab, it shows, I can click the search button, it will show the courses that are assigned to my students. If I go to the Gradebook tab, again, if I do a search, I can see the progress of my students within their classes. And then the Messages tab is the only other one that you'll use if for some reason your student needs to send you an email or a question about an assignment. So this has been a quick overview of getting around as a teacher.